In this video, we're going to learn step by step how to perform a squat for beginners. Hello family, I'm Vivek and you're watching Fit Family TV. Now the squat is the king of all exercises. If you perform a squat correctly, you will get a strong body, a tightened and strengthened core, hence improving your overall performance. When you perform a squat, it works directly on your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes and your core. So it works on almost all the muscles of the lower body, and it is the best exercise for the legs. To perform a squat is a very simple movement, but most of us don't know the correct way and form of. Now the first and the foremost thing that we need to keep in mind is the feet position. Our feet should be placed just slightly wider than the shoulders, not so wide and not close. It should be slightly wider than your shoulders and your toes pointing outwards, just a slight movement of the toes towards the outward direction. This is for the stability and the balance when you perform a squat. So keep that in mind, the legs slightly wider than the shoulders and the toes pointing outwards. Now the second thing you need to take care of while performing a correct squat is your glutes, your hips. Normally people when perform the squat, they stand like this and they go down. This makes your knees cross your toes, and we don't want that. To perform a squat correctly, you need to push your glutes behind even before bending down. So when you squat, your weight is on the glutes and your knees never cross your toes, and this is the correct way to perform a squat. So from the next time when you do a squat, just remember to push your glutes back before bending down, so that it will make it easy for you to bend down correctly without your knees crossing your toes. The next thing that we have to take care of is our lower back. Our back should always be straight when we perform a squat or any other exercise. You should not curve your back too much. Don't forcefully curve your back. Keep it in a neutral position with your shoulders straight and your chest upright. When you go down, keep it straight. Don't stress your lower back too much. Don't go down like this. This will make you injure your lower back. Keep it neutral. Keep it in a neutral position with your shoulders straight, your chest upright. Your hands can be like this. You can place your hands like this. Just go down. Just make sure to keep your back in a neutral position, and don't round your shoulders. Don't do like this. Don't do your shoulders like this. This is not the correct way. Always keep your chest upright and your back in a neutral position so that you can do a squat comfortably. And one more thing, don't bend your head down. You have to keep your chest and upper body straight. Most of the people when perform the squat, they go down, and this is a very wrong way. This will injure you sometime on the later. Will be injuring your knees or your upper body or your shoulders, anything. We don't want that. We just want to keep our back in a neutral position and then go down with your hips back, your stance a bit wider than your shoulders and your feet pointing outwards. Your hips are back, your body is straight, and then we go down. So the last thing that we need to take care of is the range of motion. This is the most important thing. This is the most important thing. Never squat from halfway. Even if you're doing weighted squats, try to go down at least parallel to the floor and then come up. Don't squat like that. This is of no use. So always keep in mind to go down at least parallel to the floor. And don't fall down into the squat. Make sure that you're doing controlled movements here. Never fall down. Don't do like this. Just make sure that you're doing slow movements. and control. And then come up. Go down slowly. And then come up. So first and foremost, check your stance. It should be wider than the shoulders and your feet pointing a little outwards. Then the next thing that you need to check is your glutes, your hips. They should be back. Your weight should be on your glutes. Third thing that you need to take care of is your lower back. The lower back should be in a neutral position always while going down. And the last and the final thing is the range of motion. So to perform a squat, we need to check all these 4 points to make a squat happen correctly. So that's the perfect way, and I'm sure that you will be ending up doing the squat in a perfect way. I'm sure this video is helpful for you. Share the video with others and help them. Press the subscribe button and the bell icon to become the part of the family. I'm Vivek and you're watching Fit Family TV. You're the family.